So we're here at the American Fitness Expo. You're competing today?
Yes, I am. I'm one of the powerlifters for USPA powerlifting, and I go to the Lake Charles gym in Louisiana. Lake Charles powerlifting. We also have Lake Charles CrossFit and stuff. So we've got about, I think, 15 of us competing today. So it's pretty fun. It's been a pretty decent day all around.
How has the training been going?
Training's been pretty good. I've got a little bit of a back issue right now, so I've been a little more conservative than I usually like to be, but it's been smooth sailing other than that.
Anything specific that you had to work on besides your back?
My bench. We actually moved my grip out a little bit farther just because I do a lot better than the most, more narrow, I guess, bench that some people have, just because it's a little bit more drive in the shoulders and the back stuff. So it's been good. But that's it. Bench has been my prime thing. I didn't do too well like I wanted to today, but it's all right. More meets to do.
Where do you think, Taylor, your passion for this type of stuff comes from?
Well, I've always been an athlete. I ran for 7 years, and then when I quit that, I got into bodybuilding for about 2 years and really enjoyed that, and then got in the mindset of, well, I want to look like I can lift a lot of things and actually be able to do it. And so then the world of powerlifting came around, and just been stuck in that for the last 2 years or so, and it's been really fun. It's nice getting to lift really big things, and people see like a small frame sometimes and kind of underestimate, and so it's fun when you throw up a really big weight and they're like, damn girl. So it's been good.
Is that like all in the leg strength or back, or
For me, it's like the whole thing. I've got a really strong, more strong upper body than anything. People always make comments about my shoulders and arms, but I'm trying to get those tree trunk legs that a lot of girls have. I feel like both of my legs make one of a lot of the girls here. So for me, I'm just working on my leg strength and getting that a lot better, just because with that, it'll help with my back and all of that stuff.
Are there any athletes here today that you look up to?
Oh yeah, Cece Holcomb. Jessica Belt, she's not competing, but she's here. They're both big in the powerlifting world. Dana Lynn Bailey, who's here for the expo, she's a woman crush all day long. There's a couple of the guys, Jeff Younger, he's also known as Baby Huey. They're people that have really just kind of like motivation to be that awesome at some point in my lifting career.
What would you, last question, say to people who are trying to work out and eat clean and they're maybe lacking motivation? What would you say to them?
I always like to say, try not to look at the scale too much. If you're lifting, the muscle that you put on is gonna be a lot heavier than the fat that you're losing and stuff. Eating clean, I always like to say, don't get yourself too bogged down in that and feeling like, oh, well, I had a cookie today, so I've messed everything up. And just always know that as long as you're hitting your macros or your calories that you need, you should be good to go. Make sure that they're good calories, not empty. I'm bad about it. I'm like a line of Oreos and pizza rolls like any other person, but just really being in the good mindset for yourself that it's okay to not, just make it super, super strict all the time. You can give yourself a minute, but just, stay on track with your things that you need to get done or what you're eating and putting into your body.